Independent teen musical sensation Ryan Beatty has grown from a kid making YouTube videos into one of the most popular emerging acts in music. His success prompted his whole family to move to Los Angeles and led Justin Bieber, a fan of Beatty's, to record a cover of Beatty's song, Every Little Thing. You make it a point to say that you don't really have the same musical style as Justin Bieber. You mentioned John Mayer, that you're more close to him. Why is it important for you to make that distinction that you're not necessarily like Justin Bieber?
I think that Justin Bieber's like incredibly talented, and his last album was amazing. And like when someone compares me to him, it's more of like, I think that people just kind of say that nowadays, like, oh, the next Justin Bieber, or he's the next Justin Bieber. He's, you know what I'm saying? They say it because of he was such a, you know, I feel like he was the first one coming from, he posted videos on YouTube, and he was the first one to really like get huge from that and go on to a real artist and become like, you know, this phenomenon that's, you know, that is one of the biggest artists to this day, you know, right now. And so I feel like that might be why, because I got started on YouTube and like that. But it's like we have completely different musical styles. We have completely different backgrounds and stories, and grew up completely differently, you know, and different, even different, like he looks up to, you know, this artist or that artist, but we look up even to totally different artists. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like once people hear my music, it changes.
I knew right from the start that you would have my heart, so now it's here in your hands.
Ryan's manager, DJ Ski, thinks Ryan has made a wise decision in making sure he maintains his own identity as opposed to trying to be Justin Bieber 2.0. A lot of people probably would think that you should have attached yourself to Justin Bieber when he posted that song of Ryan's on the internet. Ryan is very respectful of Justin Bieber. He says he respects his work, but he's gone to great lengths to differentiate himself and say that he has a different sound. Why have you done that?
I think the sound is totally different. No two artists are alike. Ryan gets compared to it just because of age, but age isn't the only thing in music. There's just so many different styles.
Does it hurt him in some way too, that he could be kind of shaped as this, or looked at as this copy of Justin Bieber?
Look, I always like to say, I think your greatest blessings are your greatest, you know, curses sometimes. And for sure, I think, you know, there's a lot of people that might look at Ryan and just instantly think teen pop star and not realize that, you know, the music he's making, he listens to John Mayer, he listens to, you know, Jason Mraz. Like, that's all he sings all day, and that's kind of the lane he wants to go into, versus, you know, Bieber, who has Usher behind him, is making more urban music. And, you know, I've known Bieber since, you know, his manager Scooter. I was the first person he called the night he found him on YouTube and asked me to watch him because he knew I was up in the West Coast. So I've seen his career progress, and they've done such an incredible job. So I think there's great things that we can learn from them, and Scooter's actually been instrumental in helping me and giving me advice with, you know, what to do with Ryan, since he's been through, you know, a teenage sensation, but at the same time, it's a total different lane. And, you know, we're just about getting Ryan out there. It's great that he has these millions of girls that are after him for his looks and style and all those things, but, you know, I think there's a whole other generation of fans that are going to find out about him once they hear the music and say, wow, this dude is legit. Like, he has a soul in his voice that, you know, is very, 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 you know, rare to find.
And if the stars fell from the sky, I'll pick them up for you, baby, 'cause you're the only reason why I wake up in the morning, baby.
Yeah, I have, you know, almost 2 million Twitter followers. It's crazy, and, you know, they all call me Mom, and I love it. I just love tweeting at them and giving them advice. And
this is what I've always wanted to do, and you always have to sacrifice things for something else that's more important and more of what I want. So.